In this video, we're going to talk about what to expect at your free consultation. The number one thing that we do when we're giving you this free consultation is determine liability.
Liability amounts to determining who is at fault for the accident. One of the things that we like to look at initially is a police report. So if you have a police report, if you happen to have a copy of it, it's a good idea to bring it to the initial consultation. If you don't have one, then of course we can order one for you and get it.
Yeah, and if there's any witnesses that were at the scene that can help tell us a little bit more how it happened, that's also important as well.
And the facts of the accident. Was it a rear-end collision? Was it an intersection accident or a four-way stop?
And it's important to figure that out early on, because if you're partially at fault for the accident, you may not have a great case that we would want to pursue.
And actually, sometimes you can think that you're at fault for the accident, and then once you talk to us, you realize you're not, or you're only partially at fault for the accident.
Yeah. So liability is really important to determine up front, because that can save a lot of time and money down the road. Another thing we'll talk about in your free consultation will be the type of injuries that you sustained because of the car accident.
And were they documented? Did you take pictures of them immediately following the accident? Did your family have experience with you with respect to your injuries? Were you limping? Did you hit your head? Did you go to the doctor immediately after?
And we'll talk about your insurance coverage to see all the different types of insurance that would potentially be involved in your case.
We'll go over your auto policy and determine whether or not you have personal injury protection, which is medical coverage to pay for your medical bills.
Yeah, and we'll look for UIM, which is uninsured motorist coverage, in the event that the third party's insurance would not be sufficient to cover all your injuries and damages. I think one of the important things we do when we look at all the insurance info is to make sure that we've found every piece of potential coverage that there is available.
Mm-hmm.
So both on the third party end, sometimes there's a driver who's got insurance, sometimes the vehicle owner is a different person who also has insurance.
And sometimes the only coverage is somebody that's residing in the household with the injured person.
Yeah, so that's part of the thing that we do in the consultation, is figure out what type of insurance is available to pay for the claim, what type of insurance is available to pay for your medical treatment.
What's available to pay for the property damage.
Which is another thing that we'll go over in the consultation, is the type of damage that your car sustained.
And then we can talk about some other issues that relate to that, like diminished value of your vehicle.
Rental car, towing, you get recovery for those as well. We'll explain how the attorney fees work in a contingency fee arrangement, which is typically how we handle these personal injury cases.
And we'll discuss the fact that we cover all the upfront costs in a claim.
Yeah, and we do not take any attorney's fees unless we win the case. And our fee agreement is typically 33% if we settle the case prior to litigation, and then 40% of whatever we recover if we go through with litigation.
So you don't pay anything unless we recover money on your claim. Experience has taught us that injured parties recover more when they actually hire an attorney.
One of the big benefits of having an attorney represent you is, because we do this all the time and this is what we do every day, we understand what the major pitfalls are in a personal injury claim, and we help clients avoid that.
And we can give you advice and guide you as to what not to say. You don't have to talk to anybody once you've hired us, because everything is referred to our office.
And we fight for the real value of your case. You may not know that unless you have representation.
Right, well, and we have the experience to know what the value of your case is.
So if you're interested in a free consultation, don't hesitate to call us or email us at rick@parkchenaur.com or angel@parkchenaur.com. Thank you.